Dr. June, this is just adulthood. This is what leadership requires. I say a bullshit. If you know exactly how to program a VCR and how to carry everyone else's emotional weight, this is about you. You built a life where everyone can count on you. And now you're shocked that it costs you everything. You keep calling it busy. You keep calling it a lot right now. You keep calling it the season. No, this is your baseline. And here's why this is going to sting. Because it means that you don't get to blame your boss, your partner, your kids, your coworkers, or your calendar. No blaming Mercury in retrograde or this economy. Baby, you built this. And here's the part that might piss you off just a little bit. You're not the strong one. You're the one who never learned how not to be needed. You're running the grown latchkey kid operating system. And before you start rewriting your childhood to avoid this, I wasn't a latchkey kid. My parents were around. I had structure. You don't need a dramatic origin story. You just need one moment where something wasn't handled and you decided, I'll handle it. That's it. That's the install. And from there, you became the one who notices everything. The one who fixes what nobody asked you to fix. The one who fills in silence, tension, deadlines, emotional messes. You became the human version of duct tape, and people love you for it. They trust you. They rely on you. They hand you things without even asking because they know you won't drop it. And you think, this is just who I am. No, darling, this is what you were trained to be. It's what you were trained to be useful for. And here's the part that should hit your chest just a little harder. You don't even know where you end and your usefulness begins. You call it generosity. Well, let's tell the truth. You don't trust other people to handle things the way that you would handle them. So you take it. You call it leadership, but you're not leading. You're actually over-functioning in a position of authority. You call it being dependable, but honey, you've trained everyone around you to depend on you because you won't let anything fall. Don't ask, do I want this? You ask, can I handle this? And because you can handle almost anything, you take almost everything again and again and again. Other people choose. You absorb. Other people pause. You react. Other people set boundaries. You write essays explaining why you don't need them. Now, here's where you're going to start defending yourself. Well, things just need to get done, June. Somebody has to do it, Doc. I can't just drop everything. Dr. June, this is just adulthood. This is what leadership requires. I say a bullshit. Because let's be clear, this system works. It's made you successful. It made you respected. It made you the one everybody goes to. It also made you tired in a way sleep doesn't fit. And baby, you keep trying to fix that tiredness with rest. So you sit down, you take a break. You finally have space and don't even know what you want to do with. That's not ambition. That's conditioning. I had a client, a senior executive, multiple six figures, polished, respected, the one that everyone pointed to as gold. She told me, I don't know why I'm so tired. Nothing's wrong. Nothing was wrong, except she hadn't chosen anything for herself in years. And Sugar Bear, I already know what you're going to say. That's not me. You choose all the time. You choose what needs to be handled. You don't choose what you actually want, though. And that's where your life went. I had another client, founder, scaling, hiring, building a team. She said, I don't trust my team. No, she didn't give them anything long enough to prove that they could be trusted. Every time something slowed down, she jumped in. Every time something got messy, she cleaned it up. Every time something felt uncertain, she took it back. So now, yeah, she's exhausted and convinced that she's the only one who's capable. That's not leadership. That's control with good branding. And here's the part that nobody wants to say out loud because it would make things uncomfortable at dinner, at work, everywhere. The world benefits from you staying exactly like this. Your job benefits, your family benefits, your friends benefit, because honey, you make everything easier. You smooth things over. You pick things up. You carry things quietly, dare I say silently. So when you think about changing, your brain goes, but what about them? What'll happen if I stop? Who else is going to do it? They need me. Lean in closer, sugar bear. That's not love. That's dependence. Dependency built around your inability to let things drop. Other people distribute responsibility. You hoard it. Other people let things stay messy. You clean up what was never yours. Other people rest. You earn exhaustion like it's a badge. That, my love, is the GLKK OS. Most people will hear this and feel exposed and do absolutely nothing because insight feels productive. It's not. If you actually want to interrupt this, you have to see it clearly, not emotionally, practically. Because right now, you're calling things fine that are costing you your time, your energy, your money, your life. Every unchecked yes is taking something from you. You don't just feel it right away. So you keep giving and giving and giving until one day you look up and you realize that you've built a life that runs perfectly for everyone else. I built something for that. It's not motivation. It's not mindset. It's not another take a bubble bath solution. It shows you in real numbers what your yes is actually costing you. Because once you see the cost, you stop lying to yourself about what's manageable. Most people won't touch it because staying the same feels safer than changing. But if you're honest, you already know you're not overwhelmed. Sweet pea, you're overfunctioning. And that life you keep calling fine, it's running exactly as designed. And the question is, how much longer are you going to continue bleeding for a life you actually didn't choose?